Today we have some pre-order news on some of the highly anticipated DCEU movie figures from the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse line, including figures from Zack Snyder's Justice League and the Suicide Squad. So we got some pretty cool ones to talk about today, starting off with, of course, Darkseid from Zack Snyder's Justice League. And we did get a Darkseid figure in the original Justice League movie wave, but this one actually has the armor. That was the shirtless version, and also a lot of people didn't get that version because literally all those Justice League figures are sold out everywhere. Amazon, Walmart, everywhere. The day they went up, they were already sold out and they're not in stock anywhere. So hopefully if you wanted them, you got them, or hopefully you're lucky enough to find them in a store somewhere. But if you weren't lucky enough to get that Darkseid, that's alright, because the better version, at least in my opinion, is coming with the armored version. The armored Darkseid figure looks so cool. I think he looks way more like Darkseid with the shirt. I mean, it just makes sense. But again, he is part of the Gold Label collection, so he's going to be a Target exclusive, and he is currently up for pre-order right now. And you can see this awesome shot of him right here. He looks great. Looks like might even have like a darker skin tone than the other figure, but the card on it looks great, and just all these promo shots look amazing. Of course, he comes with like his spear staff thingy that the other one came with. Really, the only main difference is that he's wearing his armor, but he looks so cool, and I can't wait to get this one. Again, it is currently up for pre-order on Target.com. Then, as for the Suicide Squad, this whole wave has now gone up for pre-order. We have Polka Dot Man, probably the one I'm looking forward to the most. This is a really cool looking figure. Really looking forward to seeing the character in the movie. But he comes with the head, and maybe that's his King Shark's stomach, I'm not completely sure, but those pieces of the Build-A-Figure, which again is King Shark. And then I like how also you can actually, like, his goggles are like removable, so you can see that unmasked David Dastmalchian head sculpt, so that's cool. And of course, like, the translucent polka dot throwing hand is awesome. I think that effect is really cool. Bloodsport as well looks amazing. He comes with the torso, or at least upper torso, of King Shark, and he looks really cool. I like the way the helmet looks. I like the colors and like the shades of blue and orange that they used. He comes with a cool sword, although that is one disappointing thing between him and Peacemaker in this wave, is that neither one of them come with guns. They both come with swords, even though, as far as we've seen, they don't use swords in the movie at all, and they're always using guns. But I don't know, I mean, it still looks cool. And also, there's the card with Idris Elba right there. Then speaking of Peacemaker, here he is again with his sword. He comes with the arms of King Shark, and he looks pretty cool. His eyes look a little weird there in that picture. I mean, he looks a little cross-eyed, but that could just be from this picture. His card looks cool, and I think the head sculpt, for the most part, it does look like John Cena. I think the sculpt, you can see the texturing on his shirt and his pants. I think that looks like a great figure, and I'm also really excited for his spin-off series on HBO Max. But finally, we have Harley Quinn here, who comes with the legs and pants, or shorts, for King Shark, as well as this javelin or spear, which, as a lot of us have theorized, are actually Javelin's javelin from the movie, like the character Javelin. Not looking too good for his survival rates, but there's her car. She looks great. I like the head sculpt. I think her skin maybe should have been a little more white. It looks almost too natural here, because in the movie, like, her skin is like actually like paper white. And then also one other thing is I wish they would have gone for her actual like mission suit that we saw in the most recent trailer, where she's got kind of like the leather jacket going on and the goggles and stuff. I think that's a cooler looking suit. I mean, the dress looks great and it looks like a great figure, but I just personally would have preferred that. So hopefully they'll do a second wave of the Suicide Squad figures and maybe include that along with some other cool characters. But probably the thing I'm most looking forward to is King Shark, who again is the Build-A-Figure of the Suicide Squad wave, but he is also being released separately as a Gold Label figure, which is also up for pre-order now on Walmart.com. And, you know, at first, when I first heard about this, I figured it was going to be like a lot of the other Gold Label figures we've seen, like with a lot of Batman ones, where it's literally a gold version of the character. But no, this is actually, it looks to be the same version. Looks like actually he's wearing different pants, as you can see here. Harley Quinn comes with the like blue pants for King Shark, and then he's wearing more, I don't know, he's got like a plaid, and he's got some brown and greens in there. So it's different pants, and it's basically the same figure though, and I think he's actually maybe even cooler. I do like the blue pants, but I think this might be an even cooler figure because then he also comes with, on top of, you know, just the King Shark figure itself, comes with some cool body parts, which is not something I would have expected. I mean, it's kind of weird that they're willing to give King Shark these severed arms and legs, but can't give Bloodsport and Peacemaker guns. That's kind of weird. But that looks awesome. You can stick that in his mouth. And also this DC Multiverse collector card holder, which is the first time this has ever been made by McFarlane Toys. So I think that's really awesome because, I mean, like right now I don't really have a place to put these cards. I've just been storing them in like a little like binder thing, but now you have an actual thing to hold it up next to the figure and display it, so I think that's pretty cool. And also another difference is that he has blood all over his mouth, which makes sense with the severed arms and stuff. And I think that's really cool, especially because I don't know if I'm going to get all the figures in the wave, especially if they are going to make a second Harley Quinn. And I think the one I definitely want the most is Polka Dot Man, and I might want to get Bloodsport. Maybe Peacemaker, we'll have to wait and see. But really, Polka Dot Man and King Shark are the two I want the most, so it's nice to know that I at least have that option to just go ahead and get King Shark on his own rather than having to get all the other figures in the wave. But, guys, that is the full Suicide Squad wave, and again, the Darkseid figure from Zack Snyder's Justice League, all up for pre-order right now. The Suicide Squad figures should be up, I think, everywhere. The King Shark gold label figure is a Walmart exclusive, and Darkseid is a Target exclusive. So guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about these new DC Multiverse figures? Which ones do you plan on getting yourself, and which ones are you most excited for? So guys, thanks so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and hit the subscribe button so I can keep you up to date on everything that goes on in the DC life.